waking up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Play action now with Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First and 10 now from the 46. Play action now. Purdy bails out of the pocket quick. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. They're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first. Going run again with McCaffrey. They catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And third and short.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Escapes the pocket. He brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Well, here he is, Kate, in the role that I and so many other quarterbacks dreamed of being in during our careers, leading the AFC champions out on a Super Bowl Sunday. The journey, well, it's only become more difficult every step along the way, from the regular season through each run of the playoffs. And it's prepared him for the moment he's walking in right now.
That's caught. Keenan Allen. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's first and 10 from the 47. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Into the hands of Gadsden, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6. Set the Niners 25-yard.
Herbert now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Third and long for him here. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Throwing on first is Herbert. Complete here to Hinton. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 49ers 7-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, and that'll bring up 4th and 3. It's Herbert once more. Hits the slant. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On 3rd down, Purdy skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. It's fielded at the 14. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Chargers get their offense set for their 2nd try. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Man in motion here. 2nd and 10 now, Herbert. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers return. The 49ers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
It's a gain of 10.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. On the gun is Purdy. All the left side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. Off the play fake, Purdy. Complete to Pearsall. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First down, San Francisco.
A give, left side to McCaffrey. This is ahead for about 5. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he's driving forward, halted after a couple of yards. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. Drive's gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. They stick with McCaffrey. They're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the 49ers the first. This time it's a passing play. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Chargers 7. Pinheiro set.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Charger offense making its way to the field. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Here's Hampton, open the drive. They'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by Fred Warner. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Super Bowl 60 and Santa Clara in just a moment. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Brought in by Gadsden. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. That one stopped by Upton Stout. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. That one's good to McConkey. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Herbert from the gun. He gets this one to Gadsden. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
A gain of 4 yards.
1st and 10, Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Herbert again. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
Complete to number 13, Keenan Allen.
Herbert to throw once more. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still inches to go on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
Herbert throwing again. Johnson finds the football complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another.
From the red zone now.
First down.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
On 21-yard line.
Sign quarterback run here. So that is 2 quarters in the books here at Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Now over to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the 3rd. That passing game they went to in the 1st half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half too as they chase this lead.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 15.
Herbert now off the play fake. Into the hands of Gadsden, complete. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. 3rd and just 2 to go.
13 yards. It's now 3rd and 2.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Fights his way through a tackle. Shoves him off. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
That's good for a Chargers.
Again, it's Hampton. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Finds his fullback. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Hampton gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Takes it 3rd and 4.
Capital.
Herbert now. Making the call himself. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's It's another Chargers.
Working inside the red zone. Hits him on the in route. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Throws caught. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give him 24 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. So out now comes the punter.
12 yards.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's got a gain of 6 there. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. 1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. It's Chargers football. They'll try to erase the deficit here to win that elusive 1st title. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's a gain of 18. That's good for a Charger.
Herbert back to throw. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down around the 34. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
This is Hampton, right side. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Johnston. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Chargers, first down.
Herbert. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chargers now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. And he hits that point after, so we're all set up for a heck of a finish here. We're tied in the final frame of the Super Bowl. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Play action now. Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down, San Francisco.
Looking to throw. Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Got it up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
49er, first down.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down, 49ers.
Here's Purdy to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set now. 1st and 10.
First down, San Francisco.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Purdy throwing here. Complete over the middle. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Makes the catch. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers in range for a game-winning score.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about.
He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers jump in front late. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 21. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Back to throw. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. Now he's past the 25. Trey Harris. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers cut it to a point late in this one. And he hits that point after, so we're all set up for a heck of a finish here. We're tied in the final frame of the Super Bowl. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Window to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down. Here he is to throw. Ayuk on the receiving end yet again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the 49er first down.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Watch out!
Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. 2nd and 3 now. He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw. Cut out left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout.
First down.
Purdy on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 2nd down now, 7 to go. To throw again, it's Purdy. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And postseason overtime no longer different from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things. The other side's going to get a chance to retort. And if the game remains tied beyond that, then it is sudden death.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Well, Brock, we nearly saw each team win it in regulation, but it's going to take overtime to decide a Super Bowl champion. And we're off! He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And now after months and months of work, Brock, this is where they have to play their best football and stay disciplined in the moment.
I love the way you set that up. I like to call it the voice of poise, right? In your own head. Don't make this moment bigger than it is. And it is huge for all of us watching it and a part of it. You got to stay calm. You got to execute. And you got to put your team in the best position to go clinch that Lombardi.
Galloping inside the 40. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
49ers 28.
The whole season comes down to how they answered on this drive. All right, here we go. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurricane. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down throw by Purdy. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Caught at the 20-yard line. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone on first. He brings it in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. The Super Bowl hinging on their getting into the end zone, or the defense preventing them from doing so. Brock, the pressure on for this second down. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
The 49ers.
There's Purdy to throw for it. He has it. And he gets into the end zone, so the choice to pass on a tie, a good one. That gives him a 1-point lead.
36. Chargers 35.
And once again, we're going to have a party in the Bay tonight. The San Francisco 49ers are Super Bowl champions. Well, Brock, after going the first half-century of Super Bowls without ever seeing an overtime, we've now needed extra time in 2 of the last 3 to name our champion. It's a good reminder, once you reach this final game, you are 100% playing a team who is your equal in every sense of the word.
Yeah, you know, that is so well said, Kate, because I remember growing up as a kid, and you and I in those 80s and 90s, we didn't have many great games. Many of them at this stage were blowouts, but not anymore, and iron sharpens iron. What a ball game.
Now NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell out to award the Lombardi Trophy to the San Francisco 49ers, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season.